Hello and welcome to Quality Bites, brought to you by the Quality Improvement Team at Bradford Teaching Hospital Foundation Trust. This is one of our series of bite-sized training videos for BTHFT staff. Each video introduces a quality improvement topic or tool which can be used to support quality improvement projects across the trust. This Quality Bite is going to focus on one of the diagnostic tools you could use at the start of your improvement project to help you understand your problem better. The diagnostic tool we are going to introduce you to today is called the Ishikawa or Fishbone Diagram. At the end of this Quality Bite, you should understand how the Ishikawa diagram fits into the model for improvement, when to use it, and how to draw one. As mentioned in previous Quality Bites, the model for improvement is the improvement methodology we use here at BTHFT. It is a simple yet powerful tool for accelerating improvement. The model has been used very successfully by hundreds of healthcare organisations in many countries to improve many different healthcare processes and outcomes. The model consists of two parts: 3 questions which help us define what we want to achieve, what ideas we think might make a difference, and measures to help us understand if change is an improvement. And the second part, the PDSA, the Plan, Do, Study, Act cycle to test change ideas. The cyclical approach helps changes to be refined and improved through repeated cycles of testing and learning. The Ishikawa or Fishbone Diagram can help us answer the first question: what are we trying to accomplish? This question is arguably the most important step, and one which sometimes isn't considered as much as it should be. Ishikawa can help us with getting to the root cause of the problem. Ishikawa is sometimes used in root cause analysis, so if you have been involved at all in incident management, you may have come across it. It is essentially a cause and effect diagram which helps teams explore and display the many causes contributing to a certain effect or problem. It graphically displays the relationship of the causes to the effect and to each other, helping teams identify areas for improvement. This diagram is named after its inventor, Professor Ishikawa of Tokyo University, but is also known as a fishbone diagram for its resemblance to the bones of a fish. Teams list and group causes under different categories. The suggested categories to use are materials, methods, equipment, environment, and people. However, these can be changed to other more suitable categories depending on what you are analysing. Let's look at developing an example for poor hand hygiene. We have been using a made-up hand hygiene problem on a fictional Ward 16 as a theme throughout our Quality Bites. I must stress this is not Ward 16 at BRI. We start by writing the problem in a box and drawing an arrow pointing towards it. It's important to engage the team to agree the problem statement. Next, draw 4 or 5 branches off the large arrow to represent categories or of potential causes and label each line. For this, we are going to use people, equipment, methods, environment, and materials. Take each of the main categories and brainstorm them with your team, possible factors contributing to the problem. You are looking for causes of causes, and you add and label more lines off the spine. It is really important to do this with your team and try to encourage as much participation as possible. But remember the 5 key rules of brainstorming, which are: criticism is ruled out, there are no bad ideas, go for quantity, don't settle for 3 or 4 ideas, aim for 10 or 20. Encourage wild ideas, they often provide breakthrough insights. Build on the ideas of others. What can you add? What other ideas does it bring to mind? And finally, remember, one conversation at a time. The final stage is to analyse your diagram. You should now have a snapshot of the collective knowledge and consensus of your team around a problem, which focuses the team on the root cause of the problem and not its symptoms. You can now investigate the most likely causes further. This may involve using a simple data check sheet, talking to staff, patient and visitors, or carrying out process mapping. This brings us to the end of our quality bite on one of the diagnostic tools, the Fishbone or Ishikawa diagram. You should now understand how the Ishikawa diagram fits into the model for improvement, when you might use it, and how to draw one. We hope you have enjoyed this session. For more information, or if there's anything you'd like to explore further, please drop us an email at qualityimprovement.team@bthft.nhs.uk. Bye for now.